Hey, happy ending today. That was it was stressful but fun, and you know a lot of players had to step up and do some things in key moments that maybe they weren't used to. But a high pressure game, a big game, and excited for the victory for sure. But a lot of key moments, had some big home runs, had some good pitching performances, and played good defense, which is really what we talked about was going to be an emphasis today.
Yeah, first off, how does it feel to be on the winning end of one of those walk-offs after 2 last week?
It feels like a relief. You know, we have lost so many close games this year, and just had our heart ripped out 3 or 4 different games. And you know, you think about a Friday night here against Coastal Carolina, we lost in extra innings, and we lost 2 or 3 what felt like 3 walk-offs at ULM. Lost a close game or 2 at Southern Mississippi. This team has continued to work, and so tonight feels really good. It's a sense of relief almost.
Yeah, Alyssa battled back from a couple rough innings in the middle of the game there to turn in a really good outing. What were your thoughts on her performance today?
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. She pitched pretty well, and then she, you know, kind of fell out of her groove. And in those moments, and I know I went out there and we kind of had a difficult conversation. I was like, all right, you're out of your mind temporarily. But let's vent for a second. Let's think about the next pitch and let's get back in the box and kind of zone in. But it just means so much to her. She carries she's our ace and she carries the load. And, jokingly, her back hurts a little bit because she's carrying us at times. But she's a great competitor, and certainly in those moments we just got to have a heart-to-heart every once in a while. We just had another one here after the game, but she means well and wants what's best for this team.
Yeah, Annie Orman has 3 home runs down the past 4 games. What's been working for her at the plate recently?
Yeah, I think sometimes with seniors, in all these years I've been doing this, I think if it's not clicking early, they kind of start stressing out a little bit, and you make something bigger than what it needs to be. She's a good player, she's a good hitter, and things are starting to click for her. So the confidence is rolling, and she's in a good place right now. So excited to kind of see her progress and be in a good place, a good headspace.
Yeah, how did you see the hitters make adjustments throughout the game, the second, third time through the order, in order to break through in the 5th inning there?
I mean, I think that's what good teams do. Certainly that's our goal every game that we play. Certainly you want to score early and you want to score often, you want to pass the bat, but if you're up against a good pitcher that's throwing pretty well, you find ways to make adjustments. What's she throwing? Are we going to lay off the high pitch? Are we trying to hunt an outside pitch? And you figure every pitcher out, and she was up in the zone a little bit, and the umpire gave her a couple strikes up in the zone, but we got our hands above it. Annie got her hands above one, and Bozzy got her hands above one, and we were able to take her deep. And Kaden Oliva, I don't want to forget about her, got one as well. So you just make adjustments and you try to learn from your at-bats, from at-bat to at-bat, and from player to player, and we were able to do that tonight.
Yeah, you're now 3-0 against Louisiana in series openers. What's the mindset heading to the doubleheader tomorrow, trying to get that series win?
It's funny that you say that because that was the furthest thing from my mind. But yeah, I guess you're right. We are 3-0 in openers, so I guess it's time to change the fact that we're 0-4 or whatever it is in games 2 and 3 against them under my tutelage or head coaching. So I love the fact that we won game 1. Louisiana is going to be fighting us tomorrow, and they're going to be determined tomorrow. And it's certainly all hands on deck from a pitching wise. If we got to use Alyssa again, we've changed it to the doubleheader on Saturday, so she won't get a break. But let's just fight. Let's get us a win and ignore the past a little bit.